Now that summer's here, are you ready to cruise in style? Hey, welcome back to Get Connected. I'm Conn Jackson, and we're going to learn 5 simple steps to cruising. We're going to learn how to save money, feel good, and come back with a vacation of a lifetime. Joining us from familytravel.com is the world-famous Lynn. She's in Charleston. Welcome, Lynn, to Get Connected.
Good morning, Conn. Thanks for having me.
Well, Lynn, I know your residence is in Montana, but now that you visited the South, particularly Charleston, are you ready to change your residence?
It is tempting. It is so beautiful here today. I've got the USS Yorktown over my shoulder, and on the Cooper River here, there's a nice breeze blowing. It's fantastic, and Carnival Cruise Lines is going to be launching year-round service from here, 5-, 6-, and 7-day voyages from this beautiful port, and it's just a magnificent spot.
You know, Lynn, I know you travel around the world, and if you're going to cruise, I can't think of a better start and finishing point than Charleston.
I totally agree with you. It's a great spot for pre- and post cruising visiting because there's so much to do in this community. But yes, Carnival will be launching this service. It's year-round and 5-, 6-, and 7-day departures. They're going to be going to great places like Key West and the Bahamas. And once you get to those locations, you know, there's going to be some great snorkeling and water sports and fishing and just relaxing on the beach.
You know, Lynn, I know it's going to be hard for you to believe, but I have never been on a cruise. What are some special tips that first-time cruisers or even our viewers might take advantage of?
Oh, well, absolutely. You're going to want to take your first cruise in that regard because there is so much to do. I don't know if you'll be traveling with a family or not, but there's really something for everybody, from toddlers to teens to parents and grandparents. There's so many activities, from a water park, mini golf, Las Vegas-style entertainment, a spa, you know, some quiet spaces, great music. You can be as active as you want, or you can just sit in a lounge chair and relax with a good book.
You know, I've seen a few of the Carnival ships up close in port, and let me tell you, they are magnificent in size, and it's hard to believe all that you can do on them.
It really is. It's just like it's just so multifaceted. So you can go on a Carnival cruise from 20 different markets around the country. You can drive, you know, to most of them from, you know, major city centers. And I hope that some people get the chance to come here to Charleston because it's just such a beautiful place. And, you know, getting on this new ship will be a great experience. They have just so many wonderful amenities, including this incredible water slide, one of the longest at seas. I would like to get my kids on board and do some slide racing. I think that sounds like a good idea.
You know, Lynn, what a great idea. And I know you have a lot of affordable tips on your website, familytravel.com. I'm just curious, what are some ways to make cruising really affordable?
Well, you know, one of the ways that we talked about briefly is driving to the port. Because if you imagine, you know, that you've got a family of 4 or even an extended family, to not have to do the airfare, that's another thing. But another aspect of it, if you are taking a more traditional vacation where you're maybe flying or even driving, but you've got hotels and meals and attractions and, you know, all those things adding up, if you get, you know, on board the cruise ship, all of that is included. So, I mean, that really helps to think in terms of saving money that way because you can plan in advance, knowing what you've got going into it.
Lynn, that's great advice. Now that you have me all excited about going on a cruise, where is a great resource for us to find out more information?
Well, you can either talk with your travel agent because they can really help you to, you know, define your trip and figure out exactly how you want to spend your time, or check out carnival.com. There's some good options there. You can even, if you're thinking about Charleston, you can look at cruisefromcharleston.com.
That is awesome. Lynn, thank you so much for your time. I love that bridge behind you in Charleston. Enjoy your stay there, and thank you for all the great cruising information.
Oh, thank you so much.
If you want to learn more about saving money on a cruise and which ones might be out there for you, log on to our Get Connected website at conntv.com. Hey, you want those flowers to last all summer long in your yard? We've got the secret because the horticulturist of the stars is with us when we return.